Um.
Wow.
That's hard.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll pass then.
Oh, what's the other question?
Hornsby Off-Road Club.
Oh, ride, I'll see. And I think it was 6 months ago.
1989.
In 1989 at Jordal Hobbies Blacktown on a car park.
It'd be 1986 in 1U in Victoria.
That would have been Castle Hill on road, and that was probably 1997.
1985 in Mildura, Victoria.
Okay, when was 1988, many moons ago, where Rouse Hill in Sydney, Xanta Hobbies.
My first race was at Kilo in Melbourne, which is my home track, and that was in 2012 when I was 8 years old.
Sonoma Showground, like many other people. 1983.
First race, Sonoma Showground, 1989, 2 weeks after the Off-Road Worlds.
Oh, that was a long time ago. Somewhere around 1989, 1990. Yeah, it's another off-road track.
When and where? The location would have been Moorebank. Would have been 8 scale on road. Year, maybe. Memory serves me, might have been 98.
It was at Castle Hill RC off-road track, and it was about a year and a bit ago.
Would have been about 1990. Yeah, Castle Hill.
My first race was in Bormac, so a Bankstown club back in 1985.
Oh, it was here. It would have been when I was about 10 years old. I had a Team Associated SC5 short course truck. I just messed around in novice.
My first race probably in South Africa at a track called Super Bowl. Yeah, local off-road track. Good couple of years ago, like 8 years ago.
What, when I first started? Oh, it had to be here, years ago. Yeah, my son bought a second hand, he's raced all his life, right? And I did a van up for him and he ended up getting a second hand off-road car. That's how I started.
North Ride in 86.
I was at Hills Off-Road track, my home track right now, and I had a Durango 210 I believe, and it was back in 2017.
Would have been at Ride, Sydney RC Club in 2011.
There was an on-road race at Castle Hill in 2002. Canberra Off-Road Model Car Club back in 2011.
Around about 1983 in a place called Woodville where the Maitland RC Car Club started.
First race was Maitland off-road. Oh, when? 1985.
Castle Hill Off-Road, which is right here. And it would have been maybe a little over a year ago.
My first race is probably, how old am I now? 30, so probably, I think I started when I was 8, so yeah, like 23 years ago, and I started racing at LRRCC. Pretty sure it was called that back then at Moorebank, so 1/8. Yep.
At the Castle Hill racetrack, about 2 years. My first race was at Castle Hill, exactly 1 year ago. I was here at Castle Hill 2 or 3 years ago.
Castle Hill, and I think about 2 years ago.
Ride in Sydney, or Sydney RC. My first race was February of 2019.
I raced at Ride Sydney RC Car Club. I think it was 2018.
Maitland, probably about 5 years ago.
Would have been Maitland probably 20 years ago.
Newcastle, Westie.
Keilor, 2015, November, finished 32nd.
Wouldn't have a clue back in the 80s.
Castle Hill here, about 6 months ago.
Well, I first started many years ago when I was a kid, but recently got back into the sport about 3 or 4 months ago.
Castle Hill, first race here, was probably just over 12 months ago actually, so they're pretty fresh to it.
Mine was about 6 years ago back in Gladesville at a place called RC Arena. That was indoor on carpet off-road. That was very, very competitive racing out there.
My first race was in Portugal in '98.
Sydney Radio Control Off-Road Car Club at Ryde. Around about 1984.
Would have been St Ives Showground in probably 1987 or 88.
So I started racing back in WA when I was a young kid.
Castle Hill Off-Road Club, probably about 25 years ago.
Oh, I'm going to say Ryde 98.
First race would have been at Sydney Radio Control Car Club back in 1983.
Probably from Darren Campbell. Drive at 9/10.
Don't go too fast.
I always try to pass on the help. So try to help people when they first start, and hopefully they can help people after that.
What I just heard before, don't drive too fast. Take it easy and perfect your lines rather than trying to get on the throttle as much as possible.
Take advice from people who know what they're doing.
Perfect preparation prevents piss poor performance.
Don't worry too much about changing the car, practice.
Practice makes perfect. Just keep practicing and just be consistent. You don't have to worry about speed, just try and be consistent on the track and practice.
Make less mistakes.
Be one with the car. Slow is fast.
Don't get married, but I did. So.
Just give it a go, and if you win, you win, and if you lose, you lose.
Oh, I don't know. I guess the tyres are very important, possibly.
I know, like keeping a cool and calm, collected head is definitely the most important thing when it comes to finals racing. Just take a deep breath before the race starts and just send it.
Focus on hitting your lines rather than trying to go fast over one lap. If you can hit the lines every lap, you'll be way quicker.
Okay, tyres.
Slow down.
Probably just try and be as consistent as you can, and when something bad happens, just stay calm with the car and the remote.
Just take it easy on the track and be consistent before you be fast.
When you first start out, don't try and win everything. Just try and learn how to drive your cars and it'll happen naturally. Drive smooth.
I guess always discharge your batteries at the end of the day.
Slow is fast.
Best advice would be just to take it easy and not get tangled up, especially in the mains, first lap.
Lots of maintenance on your car. Practice and be courteous to others when you're on the track so they do the same to you.
Slow and steady wins the race. Probably just to stay on your wheels, because you go faster there on your wheels. Go slow and stay on your wheels.
Try to not crash.
You don't need to be as fast as you can, just be as consistent as you can, and drive for Team Associated.
Well, personally, brake on corners, because when I'm driving, I go too fast and I skid out of control.
Slow is fast, don't crash.
Consistency is more important than fast laps.
I don't know. Just enjoy yourself? Yeah, it's a good question. I reckon just find someone that can mentor you and enjoy the hobby.
I don't know. I think just find someone to run against. There's one nerd over there that just becomes fun to race against.
Just don't be shy, go for it. Yeah, that's it, have fun.
Just to take your time, being fastest on one particular lap doesn't mean you're going to win the race. Just take it nice and steady and try and get around everybody else without too much trouble.
Best advice, keep your car clean. Always check your ride heights.
Yeah, probably keep your car clean, definitely, is a big one. Make sure all your bearings are greased. The last thing you want is a bearing to seize up in the middle of a race and your car does all sorts of weird things.
I think just choose the right car. Just if you want to get in the competition, you have to choose the right gear. That's it. And then training. That's it.
Stay single.
Have fun.
Probably try not to play catch up. Like if you notice yourself in the lead and thinking yourself, you can't, I can get them. Try not to push yourself. Just drive your own race effectively and don't play catch up.
Go to your local club if you want information.
Oh, what is it? Preparation prevents piss poor performance.
Best advice is to relax on the driver's stand and take it easy on the track.
Everything. Can't get enough of it.
I'm not actually quite sure. Everything.
The competition, the camaraderie.
Great group of guys. Competition's fun. It's just an awesome environment.
The atmosphere and catching up with mates, that's probably the best part of it.
The competition. I don't play with these cars, I come out and race and my friends that I've developed over 35 years.
The mateship, camaraderie, hanging out with your buddies.
Just hanging out with my mates and seeing everyone at the track and obviously being competitive on the track, racing for my mates as well.
That's a hard question. Well, racing is wonderful, but the social life of having these people that spend the rest of your life just playing with toys in the park is pretty good.
The camaraderie. The social aspect of it, a bit of competition.
The camaraderie, the mates, etc. Racing, competition.
Seeing all my friends and having the best go that I can.
Everything.
Just the nerdiness of it all, I guess, gear ratio, tires, this, that, whatever.
The other people, like in the pits, having fun, just having a laugh, talking. Yeah, that's it.
The times in the pits with all these boys is pretty good. We have a couple laughs and then the race is on the track.
It's all the boys and racing, it's great. I love racing and all the mates. We come down here on Wednesdays as well.
The family, community, and hanging out with friends.
I love the racing so much. I love being out there racing with other guys. I just love that competitive feeling. It's really cool.
I love the close racing and the competition.
Hanging out with mates, talking crap, and some good battles on the track. I got to be hanging with friends.
A bit of mateship, it's all good fun. Everybody enjoys themselves mostly, so yeah, I quite enjoy it.
Well, camaraderie and competition and winning.
I like how it's a combination of some well-engineered products. It's got the motor racing aspect to it, and also just the sort of community support.
Oh, the most thing I like about RC. Well, my son has actually just started, and he's 3, so that's probably my passion at the moment is keeping him, entertained with it all. Like, we go out every day and practice with our RC cars, rock crawling, the buggies, monster trucks, anything. So probably, getting the little guy into it is probably my favourite thing right now.
That it's a hobby grade thing, so if you break anything, you can keep going and fix it. The competitiveness, even though it's just a hobby, it's not like a sport, but it's still really competitive. The competitiveness, just feel fun of just racing against your friends.
The competitiveness and racing with my friends.
It's just fun. It's a getaway sport. I love cars, so it kind of it's not too expensive compared to some other motorsports, and it's just a great get-together, great community, great clubs, and it's really great fun.
It's fun and it's a nice community, and everyone helps you.
Probably the people around and the competition.
Winning.
So it's called camaraderie and the people around it.
Oh, just the exhilaration. That's it. Simple, come to the stand and you're exhilarated.
Probably the people, just a bit of fun. Go be a kid for a weekend.
The people, the place, everyone's so friendly and nice.
Just coming out to places like this, it's a beautiful track in the reserve here. Just the people as well, everybody's really friendly, really helpful, so that's what I like most.
Camaraderie, so everyone's in it together. If your car's, something stuff's up in the car, like everyone's in to help for it, so just all good people there.
What I love most about RC is the friendships that you form, the level of competitiveness you can get, just general fun. It's generally fun.
Look, I like the competition feeling. I'm really a competitive guy, like in my life, and then also the friendship, the people around is just taking a chance.
Trying to save money and use old cars.
Weekends away with the boys.
Probably just the camaraderie between everyone. Really, everyone gets in and helps everyone if needed, and something breaks, and all get in to help each other.
The competition, it's good fun.
Racing with mates.
I love the feeling of being up on the driver's stand racing and the camaraderie in the pits.
Yeah, my cleaning brush has to be spotless. The car has to be spotless every round. My cleaning brush. I go to Bunnings and I take like 2 hours looking for the right brush.
I mean, probably shop.
I was going to say my dad's my favourite tool, but that's probably not right.
On a hot day, a fan.
My shock pump.
It would have to be my fiancée Sarah, who cleans all my tyres, and the trusty Ozito wheel nut spanner.
An electric wrench. Undoubtedly my American Express card.
My favourite tool would probably be my electric screwdriver, so you don't have to keep working on the arms.
Tool or gadget, my Dremel by far. When my wife gave me my Dremel about 25 years ago, I knew it was the best present I'd ever owned. And a lot of people would say that about Dremels. Go on.
Favourite tool? Just got this new IMRC personal compressor.
My car radio. I guess I like my stick radio. Oh, I don't really have any favourite ones. All the tools are good per se.
Oh, I guess we have an electronic camber gauge that we've been making up recently, so that's pretty cool.
Oh, my electric driver that's in the audio makes life way easier.
Oh, on this, a nice wheel spanner to keep the wheels on. That's about all I can think of at the moment.
Oh wow, that's a difficult one. Probably a hammer. That's about all I'm good at. I mess everything up, but somehow it all comes together.
The remote I race with. My favourite tool or gadget would be this thing right here. It's just a little ride height gauge. It starts at 20 mil, goes all the way up to 30 mil. And it's in notches, and it's a very handy thing to have, very small. And I use that pretty much before every run to check my ride height.
Apart from brother, probably my electric screwdriver. Makes work a breeze. Gotta be my little ball diff tool for my two-wheel drive car.
Dremel. Has to be Dremel. Probably the little exhaust pipe clip, putty exhaust pipe clipper. It's got a little hook on it.
My favourite tool or gadget would be, I reckon, I actually have it with me somewhere.
This little brush to apply grease to my CV joints.
This little Aeromax ride height gauge. I've lost about 5 of them, but it's probably my favourite tool.
The one that takes my wheels off.
Toothbrush. Couldn't do without it.
Probably my screwdrivers would be the best.
I
mean, like, it's funny, but I like cleaning the cars.
Yeah, probably my child, yeah.
Probably Dad.
Oh, that'd be a hard one.
Bloody Dallas Gardner. He's the biggest tool. 7mm wrench. People will know that reference. At least.
I don't know, the car.
Probably my hex driver. It gets everything done.
Favourite tool or gadget? I don't know. I guess the nice wrench set that I've got here that I won in the raffle at the track here yesterday is probably my new favourite set of tools. Yeah, they feel great. They're so much better than my old ones.
Favourite tool? God, I don't know if I have a favourite tool. I'd say my right height gauge, just because it cost me so much money.
That's a good question. Probably my trusty 2mm hex wrench. That's the most used tool I'd have to say on an X-ray.
Hammer. When I get angry, I smash with a hammer.
Dremel.
Probably just the toolkit that I've got.
My favourite tool or gadget, probably a 2mm driver.
Man, I thought about all these questions last night while watching the videos. The shock pump.
The best tool has got to be the reamer.